Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with one of the wooden Christmas trees from Hobby Lobby. I am going to stain the entire back of it and the whole tree trunk with the antique wax. I'm just making sure that I get all the little nooks and crannies along the edges, and I even did the sides and the bottom. Once I had that all finished, I took a paintbrush and went in between the slats to get the antique wax in there. Once that was all finished and fully dry, I'm going to take this scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby as well, and I'm going to line that up where I want it on the tree. And yes, people get angry with me when I use just the middle of the page, but I'm doing this for a reason because I wanted the ornaments to line up. Also, this paper doesn't go all the way to the top, but that's okay because we're going to cover the top. And I'm just going to lay it on there and then just kind of crease the paper so I know where to cut it. So I just ran my fingers along. You see it makes a mark on the paper, and now I'm just going to cut from that point. So I'm going to get that all cut out, and then I'm going to lay it on there just to make sure that I got the cut good and it was all lined up. Next, I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm going to put a good coat of that on every single slat. And I did kind of a thicker coat on this as well because it was unfinished wood, and I wanted to make sure that the Mod Podge didn't just soak into the wood and that it holds the paper on. Once I have that all on there, I'm going to lay my paper down and smooth it out. And I also forgot to mention that at the top, where the paper didn't all the way meet to the very tip of the tree, I put a little bit of antique wax up there as well to kind of blend it in, even though you're really not going to see that part. So I'm just adjusting the paper on here, making sure that it's exactly where I want it, smoothing it out, pulling it to make sure it's all the way at the bottom. Once I have that all smoothed out and it dried, I am going to take I just used like a stick that I had, and I'm just going to break through each one of the slats, so the space that's in between them. And then I'm just going to take a nail file and file down in between each one of those slats. And I just run it along there, and it takes the excess paper out, and then I use that same stick to pull out any of the excess paper. Once I had those all sanded out, I'm going to take my antique wax and I'm going to go around the edges where I had just sanded to make sure that it matches the back and it blends it all in with the paper so you don't see the unfinished wood. Next, I went through my paints. I held up the scrapbook paper to all of my paints and found the closest color green that I could. I don't remember the name of it, but you could do the same thing with all of your greens. And I just am going to paint the base with that color. And again, I always do that with my scrapbook paper. Just take it to my paints and see what matches. Once I have that all painted, I'm going to put some antique wax along the edges of it, kind of blend it in with the whole entire project where I antique waxed everything else. Once I had that all finished, I'm going to come in with a rusty star. I'm going to place that right at the top. And then I made a bow, a brown and green bow, and I'm going to stick that right to the bottom where the trunk is. Then I took this bell that I had, and it was a very shiny gold, which just kind of didn't match the rest of it. I put a little rub and buff on it with a paintbrush. I let that dry a minute, and then I'm going to glue that right to the center of the bow. And it kind of toned down that gold color to match with the rest of the paper. And that is it. This project is finished. I think this turned out so super cute, and I absolutely love it. I love all the colors. Everything came together perfectly. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.